I think their offense stinks. When you watch them play, they just get a ball to Giannis, let him go 1-on-5 every time. Like, most of the time it works, but there's no body movement, there's no ball movement. And as great as he is, if he would learn to play without the ball or either post up in the half court, he would even be greater. But the way they run their offense, like, here's the ball, Giannis.
You heard what Charles Barkley said. Giannis would do a lot better learning how to play off the ball or posting up. I'm going to specifically zone in on the part where he's talking about off the ball, since I have a video I uploaded on this YouTube channel, and you'll see a portion of it with the date it was posted as well, where I'm saying repeatedly, here's Giannis playing off the ball. Look, he's playing off the ball. This looks a lot better, since as I was watching the Bucks series, the offense looked very stagnant. Without further ado, here's the proof I'm talking about. Giannis getting to the rim off of an off-ball pass. He gets fouled. That's what you got to do more often. Look, another off-ball play, and you're going to see Giannis once again off the ball, cut straight to the rim. They can't stop this, right? Once he's going full throttle down the lane, he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's going to get a basket more often. As you see, that was a video that was uploaded on April the 21st. Now, I'm no expert, but I do know a little bit about this thing called basketball, and when I see the experts themselves, like Charles Barkley, who played on the NBA level, echoing what I said beforehand on my little platform that I have here, it does let me know that I'm in the right direction. Now, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. The channel is only going to grow from here. And in the video I was mentioning on April the 21st, that was a part of the Bucks' defensive deficiencies, which is a large part of the reason why I think they lost, as well as showing clips here and there of the Milwaukee Bucks offense as a whole. In today's video, I'm just going to narrow it down to Giannis Antetokounmpo, because I want to show that while his stats look incredible and a lot of people could just look at numbers and be marveled, the game of basketball goes so much deeper than that, especially when it comes to running a cohesive offense within your superstar that has a skill set that could really run in any offense, period. Let's get into these Giannis plays. He's posting up and he gets double teamed, and he spins away from the double as he should, but instead of going up, which is a move you would see somebody like a Kobe Bryant make, or just a talented player who has a post fadeaway, instead he makes a pass out of the double team, which fundamentally is the right one, but the problem is it's a bad pass that ends up sailing out of bounds. Here we have Giannis Antetokounmpo one-on-one, perfect, but he's dribbling too much. He could have spun the other way, but instead he goes right into the middle of the lane where the defender is waiting for him. As a result, he passes it out to Dame Lillard. Dame makes the right move and finds an open shooter, but Kyle Kuzma doesn't hit the shot. So two things to take away. One, Giannis is not being quick and decisive enough when he's making his moves. It's just too much dribbling. The offense looks stagnant. And then instead of spinning to get behind the line of defense that was already waiting for him, he goes right into the heart of it. On this example, Giannis is dribbling the ball. Brook Lopez kind of sets a screen, but look at the two Pacers players. They go right under it. They don't even pay attention to Brook Lopez. Miles Turner is shadowing Giannis, anticipating he's going to drive, and predictably so, he ends up blocking the shot. But let's watch this once more, because as I said, the Pacers players went under the screen. If Giannis Antetokounmpo had a reliable shot, he could have pulled up without even trying to force his way to the basket. Similar thing here, two defenders guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he has the space to shoot if he just does it right away instead of dribbling. As a result, lessening the space that he has, and it gives enough room for Pascal Siakam to actually contest the shot, a good contest on the shot. If he was decisive though, he could have got it off very quickly, but he's not that confident in his shot. Take a look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo gets a screen from Gary Trent, which switches Halliburton on him. Halliburton is not a good perimeter defender. As a result, Giannis blows right by him and beats Miles Turner just enough to get an easy layup. These are the kind of plays that I think Doc should have ran more, where if you got a perimeter defender like Halliburton who's not known for sliding his feet and keeping someone in front of him or stealing the ball, yeah, get him on a switch at Giannis and then let Giannis go straight to the rim. This is Giannis on a fast break. He passes the ball, and look at that driving lane. He should have got it back for a give and go. Gary Trent puts his head down, and as a result, nothing comes out of this play. Wasted opportunity. Here, Giannis got a post up. Clear, lane open, there's no double defender, got him, trying to shadow him, and he still hasn't got the ball. And as I speed things up, you're going to see that this ends up in another wasted possession. Last example, Giannis got the double team coming, alright? He passes it out, and he's going to flash to the paint, which is the right thing to do, and he gets the ball back again. Look, that's a one-on-one move. No! Dribbles right into the paint where Miles Turner is waiting for him. Those are the plays where you know a double team is coming, or you at least should know that it's going to pop up. You got to take that one-on-one advantage, get you a fadeaway shot, some type of move where you have the ability to create your own chance to score without having to drive to the basket. To sum this all up, the reason why I'm going through these clips of Giannis Antetokounmpo with a fine-tooth comb is that if you're going to be playing this point forward kind of position that in today's basketball they love so much, you got to be able to either score off the dribble or play make. When I think of Giannis Antetokounmpo's games, those two things are not his main strengths, especially scoring off the dribble. With that being said, I hope you guys are not taking this as me saying this is all Giannis Antetokounmpo's fault why they lost the series. No. We're just breaking the game down. I know he didn't get the help from his teammates that he needed, especially Kyle Kuzma, who I said in another earlier video, which I'll probably show right now, that the Bucks may regret that trade, giving up Chris Middleton to go get Kyle Kuzma. Everyone praised that. Bringing Dame on the team, I thought this was a perfect situation for Middleton to be a third option and not even a second option when they got the ring, despite him being injured. I like Kyle Kuzma a lot as a third option who could score as well. I just think Chris Middleton, especially being a two-way player, I would have still kept him in that third slot. We'll see what happens.
But two, there's some underperformers that are not getting the job done.
Kyle Kuzma?
Kyle Kuzma definitely would be one. A guy who, is replacing Middleton, who was an all-star.
Yeah, this definitely feels like an episode of Receipts that I'm doing. So let's pull up what Giannis Antetokounmpo said on April the 29th when he was asked about his belief in his teammates, because we're going to see how this plays out if he ends up wanting to trade or not. That will tell you if he really believes in the roster or what the Bucks are doing. Here's what he had to say after just being eliminated by the Indiana Pacers last night.
It's the end of the regular season. They're just kind of how much, I guess, belief in the roster in the locker room that you still have.
How much belief I have on my guys that just play the game.
Yeah.
So Jamal should say I have zero belief, and 30 minutes ago I was fighting for my life with the dudes, and I can sit here and say I had zero belief, or I don't have as much belief anymore to my teammates. If I said that, would that be fair to them? It's disrespectful towards them.
Rightfully so, he's defending his teammates and his squad. True leadership. Here's the reality though. I'm looking at the payroll. Damian Lillard has a player option. Is he gonna lock into that, come back again? Or is he gonna get the same money of the market? We don't know. Giannis Antetokounmpo, his contract is locked in all the way to 2027 and 28 season. Brook Lopez is on his last contract right now. Is he gonna return back? I don't think so. There's a lot of questions as to the future when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks. And clearly the roster hasn't been working. This one that they assembled, I really liked it, at least offensively, but to me, it's clear that the offense didn't live up to the expectations. And again, I'm going to say the main reason why they lost that Pacers series, game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to look at, even the one game that they won, the defense was just a liability, man. They couldn't stop anybody. And I know that the Pacers have a really, really good offense, but if you're just giving up open three-pointers, drives to the lane, you're not going to beat anybody, period, especially if they do have one of the best offenses in the NBA. This is the video that I have. I'm going to end things right here. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about Giannis' skill set, what I said about him and the clips I was showing, the future of the Bucks, where they're going. Hit me up in the comment section. And as always, salute for listening. Peace.